Hi everyone, I'm Hagen with Minecraft Source, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a sublimated ceramic mug. So what you're going to need is your sublimation paper, your sublimatable ceramic mug, some Hotties 20mm tape, or just, heat tape in general, your heat gloves, your heat press, and your printer, and really any software that can make stuff into PNGs. Yeah. But yeah, so now that we've got that out of the way, we can hop on over here to our program. So once you have your image that you want to sublimate onto your mug, I'm gonna show you an easy way to put it into your program, even though you can really use Photoshop or anything of the like for that. So you just drag and drop it over instead of going in here to click import or trace or any other buttons you want to diddle. Oh, I hate that, not diddle. Okay, so the way I want to do my mug is I want a little bit of space away from the handle. So I went in and I measured it using just a cloth measuring tape, nothing crazy. And all the way around, I have it about 9 inches and about 3 inches wide. So I'm gonna stretch my image. You don't have to by any means stretch your image, especially if you have something specific on it you want. I'm just using an interesting pattern, so it doesn't really matter if it's messed up or not. It says that it's at 10 inches, but I've, clearly skipped that first inch just to give myself some space. Before you do anything else, if you want your image to come out the way it looks in your program, you have to flip it. We're gonna right click that and then click flip horizontal. So now we can go up here and click File, Export, and then you're gonna export it as a PNG. Or name that something else, make it a little bit easier. Video thing. Okay, so now that we're here, you need to go to your resolution and make sure that it's as maxed out as it can get. I'm just gonna leave it at 300 instead of 600. So the DPI in that stands for dots per inch, and what that's gonna do is the higher the number, the more likely your image is gonna come out clear on your mug. You're gonna click OK. So now that we have that done, I'm gonna introduce you to my good friend here, the Sawgrass 1000 printer. The Sawgrass company is a company that specializes in sublimation printers specifically. If you get something like like an Epson, then odds are you're gonna have to go in and convert it to a sublimation printer, which isn't exactly ideal because it's going to void your warranty like immediately. So they are a little cheaper than the Sawgrass printers, but at least you still have your warranty if you buy one, even though they are a little bit expensive. And an alternative to this, if you did want to go that route, would be the Epson STC2100. We sell that too. And all the stuff that I'm mentioning right now is going to be in the description below, just FYI. So after that, you can open up your printing software. For me, it's the Sawgrass Print Manager. Right click that, go to Open Local File, click on what I want, open it, and you're gonna wanna be mindful of your settings here because however you have them set could seriously affect the outcome of your mug, especially when it comes to your substrate, AKA what you're printing on. So now that we have that there, make sure everything's good. I have my color mode on photographic because Vivid adds too much color and it kind of changes everything. And go ahead and click print. Yeah, look at that quality. Came out exactly how I wanted it. So now that I have this printed, I'm gonna take my scissors here and try to cut away as much excess material as possible because we don't want too much hanging off of our image. It's gonna make it a lot harder to tape it onto our mug. So we can go ahead and grab our mug here and lay it how you would like it. Okay, so now go ahead and roll me out some tape and begin taping it on. You want to get this as tight as possible, otherwise it could leak heat out and you don't want that happening because then the ink would not go all the way onto your mug and then it wouldn't be fully sublimated. Now would it? You need it nice and tight. Okay, now that we have that taped on there the way we want, we can go ahead and walk it over to our dryer. Not our dryer, our heat press. Okay, so what you need to do is have your heat press preheated to 340 degrees for 240 seconds, or 4 minutes. All we're gonna do is set this up in here and clamp it down. Now, whenever we take it out, you're definitely gonna need some heat resistant gloves because it will be hot, 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 and it'll burn.
We've only got a measly 2 minutes left. He's trying his hardest.
Okay, so now that's done. Pull that off, put on your heat-resistant gloves, grab that out of there. Be sure not to smell that. It's not gonna smell great at all. Now that we have that done, just right here, we took it out, then we can go back over here. Okay, now that we got that done, again, be careful, still hot, and doesn't smell great. I suggest grabbing yourself some tweezers. Makes getting this stuff off a lot easier. And you just kind of pick at it. Woo! Oh, bang. Yeah, look at that. How's that for a finished product? Goodness, look at that. Focus on this. Thank you so much for coming by. Be sure to like and subscribe. And if you have any ideas or questions, be sure to leave a comment down below. Again, everything I use today will be listed in the description, below the video. You got all that. Have a good day.